These are two mysteries that I think that you should check out. The first one is entitled Glory Be, and it's by Danielle Arsenio. On a sweltering Louisiana Sunday, Glory's routine is shattered when she finds her best friend, a beloved nun, dead. Police think it's suicide. However, Glory thinks something isn't right. She teams up with her older daughter and digs into the mystery that is filled with oil tycoons, church gossip, and rumored voodoo. She proves that being underestimated is her greatest advantage. This book was such a fun read to me. I switched between reading the physical book and listening to the audiobook, and the narrator for this book was absolutely perfect. She really captured the southern charm that reminded me of my childhood in North Carolina. Lori was my favorite part of this story. She was funny. She reminded me of my mom's friends. She's the kind of woman that always stays in your business, but is the first person to show up when you need them. She was a wonderfully layered character. She had struggles of her own, which really added to her humanity. I always love to read about main characters that are also dealing with their own personal struggles because everyone has issues that they're working out. The writing, I believe, was super engaging. It was easy to follow, and it flowed effortlessly from the beginning to the end of the story. It was entertaining, relatable, and it was a mystery that I was trying to figure out my own self. I've already picked up the second book in this series, and hopefully I'll be finished with that one too. The next book I think you should check out is Detective Auntie. This book follows Kusar after her daughter is arrested for murdering her landlord. She returns to Toronto, her hometown, which she hasn't been in for 20 years. She is determined to prove her daughter's innocence. As she investigates with the help of her old friends and her teenage granddaughter, she uncovers secrets, lies, and a string of unsolved crimes. I didn't know much about South Asian culture before I read this book, so reading this book really helped open my eyes to the culture. It was a real treat. I really enjoyed how Kuzma loved her family and how the family traditions were portrayed in this book. I thought this book was warm and comforting. I enjoyed getting to know the main character. The only thing I think that was frustrating about this book was that there was a lot of characters, people to keep up with. I do feel like either the book could have been a little longer to explain the characters or it could have been weeded down a little bit. Overall, I really enjoyed the book. I thought it was fun and exciting, and I finished it in a little over a day. Let me know if you decide to check out these two books. I really enjoyed it, and I am enjoying getting into mystery nowadays.